How to feel blessed and grateful. Okay, so I came from the Philippines, okay? I lived there for 12 years and then I came to United States. So I lived the life. I've seen the third world country, how it's like, And you're crying over here because your mom didn't buy you a fucking PS5 or something, Like, you have to think that there are people who are suffering much worse hell than you. There are people out there that are killing dogs just so they have something to eat. So that way they can sell something so that they have something to eat, okay? You have to understand that what you're going through right now is temporary and it's not that fucking bad, all right? It's not that fucking bad. There are people who are much worse, in much worse situation, and you're crying over some fucking bullshit, okay? I've seen a lot of struggles in life. So when I struggle, I just think to myself, okay, this is just temporary, I can handle this. This is nothing, because I've seen worse. And I would try to put myself in their shoe, like how it's like to be put in this situation. Damn, I'll be like, shit. So you have to visualize, you have to visualize how it's like to be in that kind of situation and compare it to your situation right now. Am I really struggling or am I just being a bitch? You have to ask your question. You have to ask that fucking question to yourself, because most of the time you're just being a bitch, You don't want to put in work. You don't want to do anything. You're just being a bitch. So ask yourself that question. Am I really struggling? What is that person in the third world country doing? He is fucking carrying a ton of bricks just so he can bring $1 to his family. Am I really struggling? You have to ask yourself that, And then once you realize that, okay, I'm not really struggling. This is just an obstacle that I have to, encounter. It's not permanent. It's not that hard. Then you will realize that you are blessed, that you are grateful for what you have, because people will work their ass just to have what you have, So be grateful for the things that you have, even though it's just very small. It's a very small thing, It's for others, it might be very big. So be grateful for that, And when you have a lot to give, make sure you give back. It's a good thing that you give back, because it fulfills your heart and it makes you become a better person, So yeah, man, that's how you become blessed and grateful, by acknowledging other people's struggles, putting yourself in their shoe to see how it's like to struggle in their shoe. And then you will realize that, oh shit, I'm just being a bitch. So therefore, I'm gonna be grateful and I'm gonna feel blessed. That's all.